Hello, my name is Will. I'm the host of the Board Book Geek, and this is a discussion on the Witcher video games. So, I've talked about the television series on Netflix, which is fantastic. I've talked about the books, they are also fantastic. On the other side, I want to talk about the games now, and the games are an interesting thing within the Witcher universe. The games are sequels to the books. You do not need to have read the books to appreciate the game storylines, and you don't need to know anything about it. You can go in blind. And the fact that the main character, the Witcher himself, has amnesia for the best part of the games really doesn't mean you have to know much at all. It's designed to go in blind. There are 3 games in the series: The Witcher, which is available on PC and Mac; The Witcher 2, which is available on PC, I think Mac, and Xbox 360; and The Witcher 3, which is available on Xbox One, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. I personally have the Switch version. It's spectacular, and it's got all the DLC on it. So first things first, what is the gameplay? The gameplay is extremely important for me in this type of game, and these are action-adventure RPGs, or ARPGs, American RPGs. You build your character, you earn experience, you travel from location to location, you meet characters, do plots, save villagers, defeat monsters, and there's always a bigger story at play. But these are the kind of games you can pretty much play over and over again, especially the last 2, The Witcher 2 and The Witcher 3. You can go back, and each time you play can be a slightly different experience by making different choices, and that's just brilliantly done. The main character has amnesia, like I said, so you don't need to go into this knowing anything about the books. You don't need to have read the books to appreciate the games in any way, shape or form. They're really well done, they're handled brilliantly. So the first Witcher game is probably the weakest out of the lot. As much as I enjoyed it, you can very much tell it's the first one, and everything laid down is built upon in subsequent ones. There was a port of this done with some new textures in the special edition. That's the version I have, and it's still great fun though. It's such an enjoyable game to play. Great storyline, great controls, and they all have this. They're really good storylines and really good controls and solid gameplay. My favourite, I have to say, is The Witcher 3, just because of the expansiveness of this game. You will visit locations from the books, you will meet people that you'll recognise from the novels and television series, but with these taking place a long time after the books, there's a massive gap between the Witcher novels and the Witcher games. It kind of lends itself to that, because you can just go in completely blind, knowing nothing about the mythology and the world, and just play. You don't need to have played The Witcher 1 or The Witcher 2 to appreciate The Witcher 3. You can pretty much play them in any order, which I like. Although some story threads are carried on, everything is pretty much explained to you, so you never feel lost within it. They're massive, especially The Witcher 3, like the world you explore. Each open world gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And from The Witcher 1, which was big, to The Witcher 2, which was massive, to The Witcher 3, which is huge, you have this expansive map to explore. Different worlds. You have hundreds of characters to talk to. The worlds feel alive and vivid. The storyline is really well. All the storylines are really well handled. The voice acting is really good as well, which is nice and refreshing. And overall, they're a great experience. If you want an in-depth, strong role-playing game to get lost in for hours, I would wholeheartedly recommend The Witcher. They are phenomenal, and the series has brought attention to the books, and the books are fantastic. The series is fantastic. I love this kind of Conan-style fantasy, and the games are just as good. So, when it comes down to it, you have this series which is big and expansive, and like I said, you can get lost in it and enjoy it for what it is. So, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. As always, my name is Will, I'm the Board Book Geek, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Thank you.